Hello. This is your man, Nicholas Shepherd from the Shepherd Family Enterprise, Business Administration and Information Systems Consultants. And what I'm here today to do is a couple of things we're going to go over. Basically, it is utilizing some of, we're going over some zero factoring um, explanations and stuff like that. So while we're doing this, I'm going to be showing you a couple of different things exactly what we have to offer. Okay. All right. Now, before I do this, what I would like to do is to go into um, a little bit about my business and why I am doing what I'm doing. Okay. So, first of all, what I would like for you to do is um, I would like for you to click share, comment, subscribe to my channel. Will help us finance and um, get a lot of support for my project manager database and the topic how to have a business mindset. And we can share more information to our users on ideals how we can actually um, come to a common thought of how we can do business together. Okay. And so, without further ado, let's go ahead and look at a couple of things that I have out. Um, Let me see. I want to come out of a couple of things first before I do this. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And we are off to the races. Okay. Okay. First of all, what I like to do is I would like everyone to show support by going out to my website. And when you go out to my website, I would like for you to review our 2022 presentation and review of services, proposal to render services. And the purpose of this to give everyone who want to work with the Shepherd Family Enterprise Business Administration and Information Systems Consultants a general understanding what we do. Okay. Now, once you do this, you can do one or two things. You can actually look at the video, okay, or there is a detailed explanation which corresponds with the video that you can read. Okay, so you either can go to the video and listen to the video and watch the video in the presentation, or you can read along as I explain a lot of the different things that we have to offer in the subline um, description. Okay. Now, at the bottom of our presentation, we have the 2018 presentation and review. And basically, what this does, it gets off into how we go about servicing our customers. Okay. So, look at both of these videos. And because they're very important, again, once you look at these videos, I would like for you to click like. I would like to share the video and also subscribe to my channel and click the alarm button. So whenever there are other videos that I make and present to my users, subscriber community, you will be alerted. Okay. All right. The next thing is dealing with my website is I would like for you to go through our business functions here, and it talks to you. It will list out a lot of the things that we have to offer. And again, we are looking for business associates that have these different skill sets. And if we get any inquiries about anything pertaining to the things that we have listed on our website, if you have these abilities, let us know and send us an email and reach out to us, and then we will set you up with a client that actually are in need for these different positions. Okay. Now, if you are a client or pending client or a pending client, okay, you're looking for these different skill sets. Okay, we can provide you with those skill sets, talent, and if you decide that you need them right away, or you got to give us some time to really get with you, meet with you, find out what your requirements are, what the qualifications may be, and everything like that, the location, and then we'll go over the details with you as far as costs and everything like that. Okay. The next thing is our consulting departments. Again, in our consulting departments, as we have listed, these are the list of um, positions we have, or uh, employment opportunities that we have, and skill sets we are looking for in our organization. If you have any of these skill sets here, let us know. And then, because we always getting requests from clients and particular companies that are looking at these different skill sets, and we can link you into these different opportunities. Okay. All right. And again, we have all the different listings of other opportunities that we have. Like I say, if you have these skill sets, let us know. And if you're seeking um, any of the different opportunities in your company and you need these different um, 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 uh, people or activities associated with your company, let us know, and then we can sit down with you and put a package together and see if we can satisfy your needs. Okay. Again, then we have more information. Um, if you have, if you want more information, you can go out and to our website, and then like I say, we have the employment applications, and we have other different things that we have listed. Just fill out the application, fill out the information, or you can just send us an email and let us know what you need. And then I really would like the people who are subscribers to my site uh, to donate something. Okay, it don't have to be an extended amount. Just donate something, whatever you can, to help us continue to generate information to new users and current new users, to get them in a mindset of how they can create opportunities for themselves, and then we can network a lot of different opportunities so that we can provide opportunities for not only ourselves but for our children and our grandkids and our great grandkids. So we want to set up a structure so that we all be able to benefit off of. Okay. And you can go here, like we have a retainers fee. Um, if you wish to speak to us, our first hour is free. After that, it's $50 an hour. After that, we give you all the information you need, and then you can go to this cost negotiator breakdown, which will list exactly how much each a consultant as, and pertaining on the days and different options. And with these options that we have, um, we can work with you on them, okay, within reason. Just let us know, and then we will get with you. Okay. All right. Also, I encourage you to go to my business blog site, which is at www.tapatalk.com, groups/groups/Shepherd family. And you have to join this blog site. And we have a list, a lot of different things that we talk about. Um, we have different ideals. We cover a lot of different things concerning business news. If you have any information that you would like to share um, that's basically newsworthy, let us know. And then what we will do, we will publish that information for you. And we can get the information out to our users. Okay. All right. So come out to our blog site and check us out. Okay. All right. Again, and I would like to pay homage to the Islamic community, as well as all our brother Christians and Catholic brothers and sisters. Um, Ramadan is approaching, and it is next month. I think it's on March the 21st. I think it is. I think I have it now. I have it here. I think it's March the 21st or 22nd. I can give you a definite time frame right now. Um, Look on my app here. Let me see. Ramadan is. Let me see. Let me see. Ramadan today. Ramadan is, I think it's on it's March the 21st, okay, this year. Ramadan starts on March the 21st. So we got 36 days to go to prepare ourselves for prayer and fasting, okay? So if you are in the Islamic community and you're starting out, there's an app out here called Muslim Pro. You can download that, and then they give you all the different updates and all the information you need to keep you in sync with the Islamic community. And it also teaches you a lot of different phrases, talks about the Quran and what's going on around the world as far as Islamic culture. Okay? All right. So, now what I would like to do is get back to our subject at hand. And the subject that we are basically referencing is our project management database system, PMDS. And this is level 2. Right now, we on level 2 intermediate, part 8. Um, if you are just getting starting off with us, I really recommend that you go to this right here is the advanced series here. Okay. I don't think that some of you who just now starting to get into the project management arena, I really think that you should go to my project management area. It is, I'm gonna go down so you can see it, and I'll also list it into the down at the bottom at our in our comments, okay? And it goes over our proposals, and we have the beginning level. And basically, what it does is just talks about a lot of different things, the structure and the project management. And I'm just giving you my version of the project management database system that I have created. And these are test scenarios that I'm working with. And anytime I come up with ideals or any solutions, I will implement it into my project management database. This is only a training tool. I also have a database that I use that's basically replicate what you would be seeing that I use to work with our clients with. It's a very successful tool. It works for us, and if you would like to utilize it, let us know. We can work something out where we can help you implement this database system um, into your business setting. Okay. All right. So let us get on with the show. Okay. Now, what I'm doing basically in our today's um, in our today's review is that what basically what we're going to do is that we have a couple of things. Okay. The first thing is that I really encourage our users, okay, to create some type of document, okay. Now, the document I have is a project meeting dates and times, and the purpose of this, as I explained um, previously, that whatever you are working with, any type of idea or project, is very, very, very important that you document no matter what it is, no matter how simple it is or complex it may be, you should always document daily what you're doing. Okay. I can't stress this enough. You must always document everything that you do, okay, on a day-to-day basis. Okay. Now, the second thing I'm going to advise you to do is to there is a business site out there called Salvage Data. Okay. And what it is that it is, I would like to give them kudos because of the fact that my system went down. And when it went down, they restored all of my information. Okay. And I wish I would have known about them several years ago, and I wouldn't threw away, or I would not have lost a lot of valuable information that I had accumulated over a large period of time. I will have this data today. Of course, as technology advances itself and we come up with new ideals, which I have created an ideal, solutions are always implemented, and we need to look at these solutions and who are the masters of these different solutions, get with these organizations and see how they can help you and benefit your company so that you won't go through the painstaking um, journey of trying to figure out what can I do next. Okay, you can go to the individuals that are the professionals, and they can tell you and they can lead you in the direction you need to go so you can continue on in your business structure or creation or your business activities. Okay, again, I give Salvage Data kudos. um, like I say, their website is here. It's www.salvagedata.com. I will list that inside of my um, in the section below, in the comment section, a description section, so that you will also have this information. And make sure you let them know that Shepherd had an enterprise business administration information systems consultants referred you, and maybe you get a discount. I'm not sure. There's no guarantee. I haven't worked anything out with them with concerning that, but um, let them know that I um, s- uh, told you about their site, told you about what they offer, those of you that are new to this, and hopefully you'll get a discount. Okay? All right. So, the next thing that we're going to be going to is what I am working on right now. Okay. And what I'm working on right now is my zero factoring concept. All right. Now, if you do not know what we're talking about, I really recommend that you go to my previous videos and scroll through it to figure out what's going on. It's not really going to benefit you if you start from this particular video trying to understand, because of the fact that I'm not going to go back. You're not going to understand the concept of what I'm doing. Some of the things may seem to you to be more trivial, simplex to you. It doesn't make any sense. But if you look at some of my other videos from the past, and then you can speed forward up and look at and find exactly why I have come to this particular stage in our project activities, then you understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay. Again, these are ideals. Okay. These are not absolute, they are ideals. Everything starts from an ideal. This is my ideal of how I handle projects, okay, and how I go about developing my mindset so I can solve problems, so I can solve issues, not just within the database, but in the business community. It teaches you how to think. And that's what I'm doing by utilizing this concept to help you utilize your intelligence, or the intelligence that you may evolve to, that you be able to make decisions. So what this is doing basically is training your mind to think how to resolve complex problems, okay, and be able to come to conclusions and solve problems as your day-to-day project moves on, okay. So again, um, I also recommend that you create um, also recommend that you create um, a form, a Word document form like I have here. And like I said, if you don't know how to do this, you go back to my previous videos. I have examples and stuff like that, how I went about doing this. And you also need to create some type of project um, document, right? Where you list what you're doing from day to day. And my document goes all the way back. As you see here, I got 550 pages, okay? And each year I start off with a different subset, Okay. And as you see here, some of the things I put in the archive after a certain period of time, I archive that information once I've come to a certain point in my project, and I archive that information. I save it um, out on the cloud. I don't know what type of storage um, um, uh, uh, database or system that you use. I use OneDrive, and it works good for me. So again, you need to utilize something that will allow you to, go back in time and see exactly what you have done, because you'll find out that once you start writing things down and you start reviewing some of the things that you have done, you will find out that some of the problems that you come up with today, you have already resolved it in the past. So all you got to do is bring that information to the current issue, right? And you might have to tweak it a little bit to satisfy whatever problem that you're having. Okay. All right. So, um, I'm gonna get back to my project management database system now. Um, what I have come to understand, okay, and what I was reviewing is my queries. Okay, now I developed three queries. Okay, which of these query pool evaluate account factors, 22 23, 22 24, 22 25. And these factors, right? Well, I said factor one, these are going to be IDs, possibly, don't quote me on it. But I left this area open, okay, so that it's easier for me to track right now, okay. Now, in these queries, what it does basically, it gives me an understanding where I am, okay, and what I need to do in order to resolve the problems, okay, that a user may come to me with. All right. And everything's based on cost. Everything is based on their ability to pay. Everything based on their business standing, their past um, business relationship with our company, how much they've done with our company. Okay, are they a business partner? Are they a business associate? Or are they just a representative? All these factors matter. Okay. And like I explained before, you have to go back in my previous videos and you'll look at all the different things, and you'll see, and as far especially the topic, how to build a business mindset. I have all that in there. You need to go through those videos as well, like, share, comment, and subscribe to those channels of series as well. Um, so that helped me um, build my customer base. Okay. All right. And then at that time, once I do that, I can, if you have a establishing company, I can pull out, clients to your organization as well. So we're working together as a unified team with a unified effort. Okay. All right. So the thing is here, and these are the queries. Okay. Now, the queries that I have here that I created over, what you're trying to do is try to establish exactly what we can do for a client, okay? And if the financing is available through their organization, or if we can provide the financing for them to get certain jobs done, okay? No matter what it may be, okay? We have to be the professionals. We have to be the ones that be able to um, extend our services out to other resources so that we can help our clients. We are a consulting company. We are a business consulting company. And our primary purpose is to help the business community and individuals who are trying to pilot a business, or they have a seeding business, to get them up to speed so they can be successful. That's the whole purpose of our business. Okay, there's a lot of different business consulting companies out there. They have many agendas. We are different than them. Okay, now the outcome may be the same, but we are trying to help a larger scale of individuals and people who need assistance. Okay, but they just don't have the money to get the information that they need to compete. Okay. So what we have done, we have created an arena of businesses. Okay, that's up under our umbrella, Shepherd Enterprise LLC Corporation, business structure, and we pool information to each other. Okay, we pool job opportunities to each other. All right, and we are very successful in that. Okay, so there's a lot of things I'm learning, a lot of things I'm trying to incorporate into my organization. And if you would like to join us, let us know. We can talk about the details of this right here, how this can wind up happening, and whether or not it would benefit your company or whether or not it benefit ours. Some of the companies, our resources will not benefit them. Okay, neither will our business standing, but that's okay because there's a lot of companies that I do work with, and they are very happy with our services. Okay, and we have helped a lot of small business leaders. All right, to start their journey into being successful. Okay, and they are very happy with our organization. All right, so um what we're doing here again, we have the factoring process, and what we have done basically in this, we want to find out through a list of forms. Okay, and I'm gonna go to one of my other forms. What it is that we have a business tracking. Okay, I'm gonna go to the project manager worksheet first, and then the project manager worksheet. The whole purpose of this is to find out. Okay, what is needed and what resources that we would need in order to work on a particular project. Okay. And in this, we have a lot of different things that we implement before we start working with a client. There's a lot of checks and balances and things like that. Um, the project has to be assigned, as you say here. We have a lot of different things. We have a lot of drop downs for that, that would trigger different activities on behind the scene. Also, we have that. We have the account funding approvals and adjustments. And once it goes through the process of a client come to us and find out exactly, they want to know exactly what's going on. They want to say, okay, well, um, we have a situation. We would like to know how we can go about working with a client, okay? Or we want to know how you can help us, or we need this training, or whatever it is. What happens is that we'll set them up with a customer number first, then we'll assign a project. We'll assign a project to a team, okay? And then a team would reach out if needed um, to the customer to get more information from them so they can build a structured idea or how they can help the client. That information we passed on to the accounting department. The accounting department work with the accounting managers, and then they would determine what it will cost, all right, for us to negotiate a deal with that client so that we can begin working on the project. Okay. All right. So, and that's what that's all about. All right. So, once that is established, what we'll do, we will start working on the customer's project. Right. Now, with this, we also have a form, right, that we have an explanation of costs, right? And an explanation of costs is a billing system that we establish, something that we create. And what happens that after the project has been approved, all right, we will start writing out exactly what will be needed, okay, through the course of the project. Like I say, we have um, 5 different phases, okay, phase one, phase two, phase three, phase four. Phase five is extended um, project, okay, with probably like 2 years or more, okay, or a year or more. Each one of the first 4 phases can be, these are actually quarters, all right. But if the project does not need to be worked in quarters, what we'll do, we can break it down in weeks, okay, 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and it depends on how fast you want it done. Okay, but it has to be based on the resources that we have. Okay, available resources that we have. All right, so we'll do that, and once we get all that together, we'll send out an invoice. Okay, or we'll send out what they call. I'm sorry, my mind is blank right now. Um, we'll send out to them. Wow, I'm sorry about that. We'll send out them a proposal. Okay, it's another word they use for it. And offer. Excuse me. We'll send out an offer. Say, okay, listen, okay, we can do this. We can offer you this price. Okay, for the services you want, right? And if they agree with it, then we'll go along with the financing. Okay, or we can make adjustments, anything like that, based on what's going on. And then once we do all of that, we'll have a cost. Once we have the cost, um, we'll go out. There's another form that we utilize. See, Okay, we'll go. The form is. Let's see. What's the form? Form. Is this a form? Okay. The form would be in here, project tracking and funding, and then we go to custom billing. Then we'll bill the customer. Okay. All right. So at this particular time, we're basically working with. So let me see here. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go over some things. Right. First of all, we want to establish some things concerning. Come on, this is no good. See, okay, so um, I have a factoring worksheet that I was working with. Here it is right here. And the factoring worksheet, okay, is what I was previously explaining to you about. Whereas that in my document here, okay, my factoring document, I have all these document rules, okay, and then I will have queries, right? Within the queries, all right, within the queries, um, these will be different factoring rule IDs, right? And then we'll assign it to a group. Okay, a group. Now, this group may be a drop down box, it may be whatever. I haven't ever actually um, come to that point yet. And then we have the specifications. Okay, then we will have the factoring rule definition. Okay, so it'll be a group of solutions that we come up with, and then this will be where we have the repository where we will keep all the information, stored historical information, so that whenever we come to a conclusion, we can review these documents, we can update the documents, make changes to the policy and everything else, just like that. Okay? All right. This is going to be where we keep all of our structured information, okay, and reports. Okay. Okay. So that's how this is where we are going to end up. Okay. And from there, we will decide exactly how we're going to go about working with the client. Okay. That makes sense to you. All right. Okay. So going back to the database, there's a couple of things we need to look at. Um, First of all, we have already established the fact that once the client has engaged our once the client has engaged our company, um, for any possible, um, let's see, yes. Okay, once the client has engaged our company for whatever the reason, okay, they will contact us. They will say, okay, well, this is a situation. Um, what we would do, we will fill out all the necessary information pertaining to that client. And then we'll pass that information on to the we'll pass that information on to the a consultant. The consultant will then review the information, contact the client if need be, gather as much information that they can, to see if the information that they're giving us is feasible for our company to actually utilize after he does his checks and balances and things like that. Um, Once he come to the conclusion that okay, this is something we can work based on our workload and everything like that, he would pass that information on to the project manager. The project manager will review the information. Um, Once the project manager reviewed the information, um, they will start establishing some type of business relationship with the client. Okay. And then they will start in the process of creating a customer number. Once the customer number has been created, it will go out to the accounting section. The accounting section will then um, first of all, make sure that the client is able to work with us. Okay. Find out the checks and balances of that customer. Once we find out the checks and balances of that customer or that potential client, then we'll pass that information on back to the project manager saying, okay, what we want to do, we will proceed in working with the client. Now, in between all of this, okay, what the project manager would do, he will go over, or the consultant would do, they will go over some basic information with the client. Okay. Now some of the basic information would be costs. All right. Now we gather all the information, we get all the information we need, all the information we need. We'll price everything out. We'll get that information uh, in a report. We'll report back to the accounting section, and then the accounting section will reach back out to the client and to the client, hey, listen, okay, this is how much, this is um, an estimated amount, okay, that it will cost to do this particular project. Now, from that point, they will start to streamline the project, all right, to something that is manageable financially for the client. Okay, because we want to service a client, because with is more like the more clients we have that are satisfying, the more in popularity our company will have, and then more business entities or new seedling companies that's wanting to engage into a business um, relationship organization will contact us, and then we will have a broader company base, okay, across the business network, okay, whether it's in other countries or here in the United States, okay. But I want our business to be just like some of the other consulting companies that reach out in other countries that need our services, okay. Okay, so they will come out with this, they will put all the information in here. Once they do that, then they will start working on that particular project, okay. Once that happens, they get that information out. What happens is that it'll go back to the accounting section. Then they will create a budget, all right, for um, that particular account. All right, how much you're supposed to pay every month. Track what they pay and everything like that. That will be stored in a totally different database. But this right here is the front end of that, so that the account section can look at this and run a report and see exactly what we have and do it, like I said, a fiscal year for that fiscal year, record everything like that. Um, have all this other detailed information in here. If it need to be up in the front end, it don't have to be in the front end. It could be in the back end. It don't have to be in here. All this information can be something that we keep in the back end of the accounting area. That's where I didn't fill the information out. But the effective dates will actually be here, and then the balances. Okay, it's something we can run. Okay, that we can run update on all open accounts and stuff like that. Find out who is um, uh, um, what customers are behind in the payments, what payments are coming up, and all a lot of different factors that we would come up with. So what we would do after that, we have this factor approve funded account. Okay, so what we can do, we can factor the approved funded account, okay, to find out whether or not they qualified for the next group of um, next group of phases, okay, that's that is scheduled, okay, for them to go into. Because if we work on a client, okay, and we work with a client, and I'm gonna go into the let's see, I'm gonna go into the let's see if I go into project form. Let me see, go to project form. We go to form, rather the worksheet, rather the worksheet. Okay, so what'll happen? I'm going to this. Open up this. Okay, so we'll look at this right here, and what'll happen is that the project manager, he will look at this, and then he will say, okay, where are we at now in the project? No, so let's say we're in phase one. Okay, um, then phase one of the project, and I'm just going through this through here. I shouldn't really have to do all this, but that's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay, and they will look at exactly what we have done. Okay, in this phase, and we like I explained before, we already have, okay, an explanation of costs. Where is it? We already have explanation of costs, so they will bounce this sheet off of, right? You know what I'm saying? Of what's going on. This is basically what the project manager can actually pull a report off of. Okay. But the end of the thing is that we have this, okay, to look at this and say, are we in line, okay, of in what the cost of the project is going to be? All right. This is going to be part of the factoring process. All right. Um, what we're doing right now, we are developing queries that will pull these results. Okay, I'm not gonna go over all the intricate details of the query or anything like that, because that's going to be behind the scenes, everything like that. But I will, as I start creating the queries and come up with results, stuff like that. I will show you the end results of the queries. I will show you how we went about building the queries, everything like that. After we start initiating this. This is going to be in the more advanced sessions of our project manager database system training. So right now at this point, I'm just giving you the subline or the sublevel a description of what we're doing and where we are right now. Like I say, right now we're going into the factoring process, and like I say, in the factoring process, I cannot, share that information as far as how we build our queries, things like that, for security reasons. Um, so as I build these things and I complete them, and I will show you the results on the form. Okay. So once we get off into the advanced stages, which we're about to get off into the advanced stages of the development, I won't be showing you any um, code from this point on. The only thing I'll be doing is showing you results. So um, as I come with the results, I will show you the form and show you the results I have. How I came to these conclusions. I will show you the forms on the front end, how we evaluate everything like that, and then from there, um, we'll start on the reporting process, how we go about generating reports. And then I can show you how to put up simple queries and how you can do your own reports and different documents you can use and things of that nature so that you can generate some good reports so that you can deliver to your um, upper level management. Okay. Um, I think that, you know, it's a good ideal. All right. I don't see anything wrong with what we're doing right now. But like I say, as time goes on, you're going to need to know exactly how to work with your upper management. Not only work with your upper management, work with clients. Okay. Okay. So I guess that's it for the day. Again, I would like for you to Like my video, subscribe to my channel, comment and share, and ring the alarm button so that whenever I make other project manager training videos, project manager database system, my PMDS training videos, you will be alerted so that you can join us and establish a strong business mind and how we can solve problems, okay, and how you can solve problems on your end, okay. So again, all these are ideals, okay, ideals that you can implement in your company, how you can come to conclusions. What I'm doing, I'm training you how to think. Okay, how you can, now the method you use is up to you. The resource you use is up to you. But I'm giving you ideals that you can use, all right, to help you think. And one of the ideals is what? Creating a document so that you can track what you do on a day to day. You can do a Word document, okay? And as you come to solutions, you create another document and you number those documents, put a label on them documents so that you can always reference those documents whenever you want to change something or implement something. If you lose something or a process, you can always go back to document and recreate it. Okay, and then you want to build a customer base. All right, what I mean by building a customer base, you want to be able to um, either solicit clients or you want to solicit other businesses that will work with you and helping you fill in the different gaps that they may have, okay, in their business with the talents that you provide or the talents that you may have, okay. Okay, again, I would like to thank you for watching this video. Thank you for coming out to the Shepherd Enterprise LLC, Business Administration and Information System Consultants. And again, our slogan is let us incorporate your business. We can help you. We helping you to set new goals for your new and current business efforts. Okay. So reach out to us. Okay. And let us know what we can do for you. Okay. Bye bye.